guys, I want you to go to x.com, go to the X, formerly known as Twitter, and go find the Bonehead Truckers. Just take the E out of the word truckers, and you'll have it. The Bonehead Truckers, you can find them on the Book of Face at Bonehead Truckers, and, of course, on the Tube of You at Bonehead Truckers, by the way. Ike Stevens is joining us from the Bonehead Truckers. We're actually thrilled to get him on here. He started driving in 2002, and he's been a fan of trucking since he was a kid. Not an unfamiliar story as far as you're concerned, is it, Mr. Nemo? In 2010, he picked up a camera and he started a trucking channel. In many ways, Dave, if in fact we succeed on this platform, this is the John the Baptist of the movement we have here. And he's a fan of this show. We are a fan of his show. Ike Stevens joins us this morning. Welcome to Nemo Nation.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having me on. Y'all sound good. Man, y'all put me up there. Doggone. Listen, I made a Facebook. I don't know. Y'all had a video or something that, y'all had, and I put Dave Nemo on the Mount Rushmore. And for me, he is. And just to be on here on the radio with Nemo is just awesome.
Well, I just got rocks in my head. I felt like I should be up there, Goodness gracious. Yeah, I was watching some of your videos, and I like the Four-Wheeler Friday stuff, but one of the things that you wouldn't think could be, we have turned, I think, transportation as a whole, but then narrowing it down to trucking. I think trucking was the last place in the world where common sense decision-making, common sense observation wouldn't become politicized, wouldn't become, partisan, and it seems like it's having that is having its effect on, of all things now, parking. And boy, don't you get tired of even hearing the word parking? I surely get tired of hearing saying it. But here we are, and it's the crux of so many other problems here. And now it looks like people are saying, well, we have all the truck parking we need. And we're circling back to that original argument that goes back 30 years, because they were counting all of the parking spaces in North Dakota and comparing them to New Jersey, if you know what I mean. It's like, well, yeah, we got plenty of parking spots. Just got to be in the right place at the right time. Is there what's your hope right now on all of this, Ike? I mean, are we getting anywhere at all?
It don't seem like it, because just like you said, if it's not truck parking, it's a driver shortage, and you think if you have a driver shortage, then you have plenty of parking. But you go.
By the way, my friend, when I heard you say that the first time, I was like, I have a friend here. That's exactly it, man. So we don't have enough drivers. Why don't we have enough parking spots? I mean, exactly. Go on, Ike. I'm sorry.
Well, if we had a driver shortage, then we'd have freight at the docks, and that's not happening. But it's just the thing is with the whole truck parking east of 35, east of Mississippi, beyond a certain time, you just can't find it, But if you get out west, or I mean, it's just everywhere. You pull into a truck stop at 2 o'clock in the morning, in let's say Lordsburg, New Mexico, and you're going to find a spot at that Flying J out there. But it's just different wherever you're at. You go up and down 95, or 70, 77 or something like that. It's just you're not going to find it. So the whole truck parking issue and everything behind it, it comes down to money that's behind it and who's got the most of it. And not only they politicizing it, but they're definitely there's people out there just trying to make money off of it.
Oh yeah, the monetization of it. I mean, the smartest thing to do is to count up what we have in parking spots, count up the trucks, and see where we are now, and then use the ones we have. That made a lot of sense. And so we had that coalition. I think it was headed up in Ohio a few years back. They started that. I think it was 8 states that started the first truck parking task force kind of a thing, where they started counting up, putting up the signs and everything. And then, of course, how do you not monetize stuff like this? I just don't know how we're talking about the most
Yeah.
expensive real estate on the planet, for one thing,
Yeah.
in terms of location. So you've got that element. So how can the government afford that? They can't.
Yeah. Well,
We can't.
yeah, they can't. I mean, but I'd much rather have the government pay for truck parking than a war in another country that doesn't affect us. You know? So,
Well, there's that.
yeah, there's that.
Let me
But yeah, and
go ahead, Ike.
it's not a one size fits all. It's not a, just like you remember when we were doing the whole, hours of service, changes, adding a 30-minute break in, years ago. I mean, trucking is not one size fits all, and it's the same geographically here in the country. If they're going to do a study, they need to do a study on each individual lane out there and how much freight is out there. And like over here in Texas where I live, they've been shutting down the rest areas, and they just grow up with weeds. Instead of taking that and just I think Missouri did this, where they go and take a rest area that's no longer used as a rest area, but we'll leave the pavement there, and we'll allow trucks parked there, put an outhouse or something they put out there, but at least give us a spot. It's not going to hurt. Now, I don't mind the truck stop. I enjoy the truck stops coming up, but when it comes to funding, I think it's a great way to use government funds is for trucks, but I'm just biased.
I wanted to we've only got about 2 minutes left here, and we're so glad to have Ike with us this morning. A lot of people already know who you are. I know you're humble and say that's not true, but a lot of people know who you are. Can you kind of really quickly tell people about what it is you guys do over in your YouTube channel? Because I'd love for people who are listening here to make their way over there to you as well, too, and to find out what all it is you guys have to offer, Ike.
All right, yeah, so, obviously 20 years of driving, and I used to vlog and stuff, and, and I would take my frustrations out, it's like, oh, man, I see this pee jug out there in the middle of a parking lot. It's like, man, we really should not be doing it. We should be cleaner. If we want people to respect us, we need to kind of police ourselves and pick up after ourselves, and so I started the whole Bonehead Truckers stuff, and I'd do the Bonehead Truckers of the Week where people would send me videos, and I would commentate it. I would use humor. It's turned into where I still do that, but there's some, bad wrecks that's been happening out here on the road, and I've been going down this rabbit hole where it's, we have a lot of foreign immigrants coming into the industry without any training, and then they're just running over people. And I've been going down this rabbit hole on that, and I made it my mission the last several months is to at least use my voice to say, hey, we've got a big, giant problem in this industry, and if I could just do my part to, maybe get someone's attention that, let's change some laws. Let's get rid of non-domicile CDLs and put more strength in training American truck drivers. That way we have safer roads. And obviously, we have more jobs as American truck drivers. So that's my mission, and that's what I do on Bonehead Truckers.
I tell you what, Mr. Bonehead Trucker, the Bonehead Trucker himself, Ike, has arrived on the scene. Why don't we have Claire Marie reach out to you just like we have with our last guest, Jeff, because you are worthy of at least a longer form conversation, and promise me that when you come back, we'll actually have you kind of go through your favorite Bonehead Trucker moments, the ones that just particularly stand out. Can you promise me that?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I appreciate it. And by the way, Mr. Nemo, I told my wife that, I'm going to be on the Dave Nemo show. And she hasn't ridden with me a whole lot, but when she did, she heard me listen to you every morning. It's like, yeah, that's that good positive guy. Yep, that's him. So she remembers you, that's for sure.
Well, please give her my best regards, Ike, and thank you so much. You ought to have her come on with you next time.
Maybe so. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ike Stevens. Hey, guys, this is Nemo Nation. Take a deep breath, and we're rolling.